I feel very strange holding the camera and talking to the camera, but I feel like I've done this many times in my life before, making videos and then stopping, then feeling really weird getting back into it. I just feel inspired right now to kind of chat about my life. Honestly, I haven't just been watching that much YouTube, and for the past hour I was just watching old vlogs of people that I love, and it just really motivated me. I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I want to come on here and talk to everybody that's like followed me over the years. Okay, I'm just gonna be completely honest and just give you guys a life update. I feel really weird. I feel weird. I moved to New York, and I just think it's too soon for me. Like, I'm still so freshly grieving. Does that sentence make sense? I feel like it's still so recent of such a massive life change, and I didn't know how like isolating, or how I just didn't know. I've never gone through this. I've never lost somebody so close to me, even though she's not gone. But you know, I know people say, oh, don't make any big life decisions after losing somebody, don't do this, don't do that. I feel like I've never listened to anybody in my life. Like, I just like to do things on my own. I don't know, I just have always been that way, and I'm always like, I'm gonna figure it out myself. I feel like I'm just good at saying yes to life. Like, that sounds so corny, but I'm just like, yes, I'll do this, I'll go there, I'll do that. And this is one of those experiences where it's just like everything worked out and I'm saying yes. However, I just feel like it's so soon and it's time for me to go back home. And I'm going back home and I'm so excited. I just have chills because I feel like I set very high standards for myself, even though I'm like very go with the flow and saying yes and this and that. I am somebody who cares so much about what people think of me, and it's something I'm working through with my therapist. Even looking back in Long Beach, you know, I was not happy, and I kind of knew, oh, I shouldn't have moved from like the moment I signed the lease. I was just like, what am I doing? Like, I'm making this really fast decision, but I told myself, oh, I made this decision and I can't back down. Like, I can't change it. I'm doing it. I signed a year lease and I can't break it. But for who? And I kind of always have that mentality of like, oh, I have to keep to my word. And so this New York thing, I come here and I said, when I moved here, I was like, oh, I'm giving it a year, because you can't settle in anywhere under a year. I feel like even at a year, you're like barely hit the surface. My hand's hurting and I want to just put you down. So setting that expectation, like, I have to give it a year. I need to see what it's like to live through all the seasons. It takes long to make friends. It takes da-da-da-da-da. I feel like it's hit me so, like, grief has hit me in, like, such a different way than it was. I just need to be home with my dad. And, it's just hard. It's like I'm still so new. It's still so fresh. And this is like, I kind of feel like me moving here and me being like, I've always wanted to live in New York. It's like I had that always wanting to move to New York dream, and like going and seeing what it's like, but without looking at it through the lens of like what has just happened. But I feel like if people were to tell me that, or even if I would have been like, oh well, you shouldn't go do that because you know you just did go through like this huge thing, I still would have been like, but all of these things lined up for yes, and like I'm gonna do it, and that's what happened. And yeah, now I'm just rambling. This voice in my head is still saying like, oh my gosh, people are gonna say like, oh well, you can't just work and like expect to enjoy your life, or like work, you know, and all day and then not do anything, not have any friends in a new city. Like of course you're not gonna have fun. But I can't listen to that voice, because that's just hearing other people's perspectives of like, everyone's going through their own stuff. Like I have my own life that like the outside perceptions can't, like I can't let that get to me. So I'm really trying. I'm trying. And it's like scary to think of like putting this out there because of those fears. Okay, I gotta turn off the camera because I feel like this is just going on and on, but I do have some clips from like the first week I moved here. Roll the clips. I love you guys. I just want to say that. I really want to start making videos again. And I just took a little break. Or maybe there'll be another break. I don't know. I'm just going with life. But I'm going to upload this right now. Mwah. Hi. It's been some days. My camera died and then I just have been so overwhelmed I didn't pick up the camera again. I still can't believe it, but hello! I feel like now I'm a little bit settled. I'm in my new place. Can you believe that I moved to New York? I can't. It is so humid. It feels like I'm in Hawaii. I'm just like dewy and sticky. My room is a mess. Should I show you? It's like tradition for me to show you my room. But I just moved. So this is my bedroom. I got my boxes yesterday. I just can't get over that I still live here. Oh wait, am I going the right way? It's so wild just getting used to like walking everywhere. These are gonna be the most stereotypical like moving to New York. Well, not really actually. I want to do some like real vlogs of like the reality of working, the reality or day in the life of working in New York City. It's really hard. And because I feel like it's so romanticized, like people move here and they're just like going out to lunch every single day, and I'm like, holy shit, because I don't know if I told you, but I've been working already. Like I started work the day after I landed. Hi. Oh my god. This good? Air. Also vlogging today. Do you want to say hi? Yeah. Hi. This is Molly. How cool. A little yoga room? Okay, we're gonna work out for a bit. Oh, really? Yeah. Wow. We're gonna go shopping because I don't have any clothing. I thought it was a good idea to get rid of everything, and now all of a sudden I have like 2 outfits and it's not fun. but I feel so good. I need to turn on this, but I need to shut the windows. I feel so much better. It's really dark in here. I took a cold shower and I'm watching Chatty Broads. I just had therapy, and today is kind of funny because I feel like I'm in really good spirits and I'm like in a really good mood, and I don't have like, I don't know, I'm just like not sobbing today. And so I was like, what do we talk about? Like, I'm just feeling really happy today. Anyway, so therapy once a week has been life-changing. Life-changing. Oh my gosh, I can set you guys here. It's a little different than my Long Beach cute kitchen with all my plants, but... So I was gonna cook, and I just was like, I'm gonna go to the store and get some salmon, and then I walked 10 minutes the wrong direction, and then I was just like so tired at that point that I was like, why am I gonna do that? So then I just ordered pad thai. So I didn't end my vlog yesterday, and I also realized I didn't show you what I got. I just wanted like a pair of shorts that are long enough for, you know, I don't like all my cheeks out at work. I know I shouldn't wear white, but I just like a simple shirt. But I don't know what to do. I don't like anything I got. Just got home from work. Okay, I really need air conditioning in my room. I'm dripping sweat, so I just am moving it in, but I think I'm gonna move my bed back. I'm happy. I need to just like clean my bedroom and organize some things. I just went to Target, which I wish I would have brought you guys. I'm sorry I didn't. Remind me to like, why did I buy gray? I got to work this morning and I was drenched in sweat. Okay. By the way, it was pouring rain and I love living here. I love the rain, even though it's like humid, but okay, I got a bunch of hangers because I need to like get my room together. I've been here for 1 week and I haven't touched my stuff. I feel so much happier here. Like, I know destinational happiness isn't a thing, but sometimes it is. Here's my little closet. Okay, so I shipped some like food stuff, which I think is so silly now. I'm like, oh, why did I bring all these like cashews and almonds? But those are things that just add up. So I just threw them in a Ziploc and here they are. Ah, hello? Hello? My little ceramics that I brought. I need to figure out a place to store those. It's time to make my bed.
Dinner.
Not for you.
It's very lavender.
And it's lavender. I am so tired and so beyond happy to have my bedding. I mean, I've had it for a few days, but today was the day. Guys, can you believe it? Okay, Brianna. It is July 29th. I just had like I don't want to say anxiety, but I just had like a crying freak out missing mommy. And I just realized I'm gonna say this to myself and then go back to living in the present, because this is so hard going through what I'm going through, like spiritually. I swear I'm going through a spiritual awakening and it's so difficult, and I'm feeling myself being pulled in like being pulled into like the conditioned way that we all are conditioned to think, and then to this like enlightened state of like knowing that, okay, whatever. I just feel like pulled in both directions and it's really hard. And I just realized 3 months is a perfectly good amount of time. I had this because I just don't think New York is for me. This is not it's not for me, I don't think. Like, not having a car, being constantly around people. I just went to a yoga class and it's just like made me think of the yoga classes that, I mean, even in Long Beach, and I hated living in Long Beach, but even there, it's like I was able to just be more. Whereas here, it's like, okay, do a yoga class and boop, boop, out onto the street, into the subway, into like, it's just like so much, and I just don't think it's for me. And what I was saying about the 3 months, I went to Germany 3 months, and I was like, this isn't for me. When I au paired, I was like, okay, on to the next. I tried this. When I went to Kauai, 3 months. Like, now I'm like seeing a pattern of like New York. It's been 2 months. I just paid my rent for my 3rd month. 3 months. And that's a great amount of time to see if something is working for you. Hello? Like, it just clicked, and I'm like, oh my god, 3 months. Like, it's okay if it's not for me. It's okay. I just miss her so much. It doesn't seem fair. I uploaded a video today, and it's like my first video since I've been here, so in like 2 months. I didn't upload one video, and somebody commented like, I think you're running from something. And I'm like, yeah, maybe I am. Or maybe I'm not. Maybe coming here, I was meant to like discover all of these things about myself. Like, I literally feel like a different person from 2 months ago. And that's what I'm thinking, like, maybe this is a whole transition, like losing her. I don't know, I'm just rambling, but yeah, I think 3 months is it. Like, I know this isn't for me. Like, I just know it isn't, and it's only gonna get harder in the winter. And people say, like, oh, it's so magical, but I'm just like, oh my god, like, not for, like, maybe for these rich-ass people, but not for the poor. Not saying that, or not putting it out that I'm gonna be poor. I just would rather be rich in life in a different way, like in nature, in the beach. But now I want to come back to the present. I think I'm gonna do a meditation. But yeah, I just really this life thing is so weird. I don't understand it. What is this? Like, what is the fucking purpose or reason that we're even doing anything? Like, oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know. So I filmed that clip for myself, and I had no intentions of putting that in a vlog because I feel like I haven't really talked about on here like the whole spiritual stuff, and I don't know, I feel like that's just, it's hard to comprehend it, so let alone speaking about it. Anyway, I feel like that was a lot. Just wanted to like come on here because I just watched that and I'm like, that is so heavy, and I feel like I need to like come on here and say I'm okay. That was a month ago. I mean, that literally is, that's, I feel like what grieving looks like for me right now. Like just tons of crying, which I feel like is just normal, but it's like, that was me last night. Like, it's just, also for anybody else who's going through it, like it's such an isolating feeling. Like nothing anyone can ever say to you will even like remotely touch what you're feeling. Like there's nothing anybody can ever say. And so I guess that's another reason I just want to leave it in, because it's like maybe it can connect to somebody who's also grieving, because, and what are you supposed to do? You know, people want to say the right things and people want to say things to you, but it's just never, ever. It's like, words don't bring her back, you know? Anyways, this was a long video and I will talk to you guys soon. And I love you, and I'm sending you a big hug if any of you are going through the same thing.